I'm a casual fan of indie games, and I consider the indie scene as prolonging the spirit of the classic games I have fond memories of playing back in the 80s and 90s, which hyper-focused a lot more on gameplay. In fact, some of the indie developers even emulate the retro graphics. Here are some indie games that you can play for free. 1. Super Auto Pets. Super Auto Pets is a charming auto chess game created by Team Wood Games. It was first released as a browser game on April 14, 2021 and later became available on Steam on September 24, 2021. The game combines strategy with cute, simple graphics. Players assemble a team of adorable pets, each with unique abilities, and compete against other players. The game's appeal lies in its straightforward mechanics and endearing visuals. The pets look harmless and sweet, but they can be quite fierce in battles. Super Auto Pets features deep strategic gameplay. Players must decide how to spend their coins, whether to level up existing pets, sell them for new ones, or buy food to enhance their stats. Despite being an auto game, it requires careful planning and strategy. Super Auto Pets showcases the creativity and innovation that indie games can offer. This is what Pocket Gamer said about the game. Never in my whole life did I imagine I'd thoroughly enjoy seeing an ant and an otter go head to head in a battle of might and metal. Super Auto Pets does exactly that. And while the whole thing is as bizarre as it sounds, it's incredibly compelling when you throw all logic out the window. 2. Brawlhalla. Brawlhalla is a free-to-play fighting game developed by Blue Mammoth Games and published by Ubisoft. It was first released on October 17, 2017 for macOS, PlayStation 4, and Windows. The game is a great example of a platform fighter featuring a variety of characters and a beautiful art style. Despite being free to play, Brawlhalla offers enjoyable and accessible fighting mechanics that appeal to both casual players and experienced fans of games like Smash Bros. The stages are well designed, though simple in layout. The game features a large cast of colorful characters, both original and licensed. However, much of the content is behind paywalls. Even so, Brawlhalla is a popular choice for platform fighting games, demonstrating the creativity and innovation of indie games. This is what PC Mag had to say about the game. Brawlhalla may lack the Super Smash Bros. Franchise's polish, name recognition, and generous content offerings, but it's still a worthwhile entry in the platform fighting genre that you can enjoy for free. 3. Cry of Fear. Cry of Fear is a psychological horror game that can be played solo or with others. It first came out as a modification for the game Half-Life on February 22, 2012 and later became a standalone game on April 25, 2013. Created by the independent Swedish studio team Sixskala, the game takes place in an empty town filled with terrifying monsters and disturbing illusions. Players control a young man searching for answers during a cold Scandinavian night, navigating the city while gradually losing his sanity. The game creates a tense atmosphere with its pervasive darkness. Combat in the game is fast but risky, and gameplay alternates between normal levels set in the city and surrounding areas, and nightmare levels. A unique feature of Cry of Fear is its limited inventory system, allowing players to carry only 6 items at a time without pausing the game. Despite being made with the older Gozark engine, the game excels in creating a gripping atmosphere through its design, storytelling, and music. Metacritic said the following about the game: story of the Cry of Fear, while simple on the surface, carries a deep, thought-provoking message with a depressive undertone. The soundtrack is outstanding, perfectly complementing the game's mood. The characters are eerie and imaginative. Although the gameplay may not be innovative or unique, it doesn't feel out of place. 4. Fishing Planet. Fishing Planet is a realistic online multiplayer fishing simulator that was first released on August 11, 2015. Developed by Fishing Planet LLC, the game aims to bring the excitement of real fishing to your PC. It features a wide range of fishing gear, fish species, and locations. The game's mechanics are detailed and varied, providing an engaging experience that keeps players returning. While the game has been criticized for its poor user interface and menu design on consoles, it has been praised for its realism and depth. The game has a steep learning curve, but as OpenCritic notes, fishing is all about having patience and fortitude. Overall, Fishing Planet offers a unique and immersive fishing experience that stands out among fishing simulation games. This is what Metacritic had to say about the game. Fishing Planet is a solid fishing simulator with plenty of depth and variety to its gameplay and mechanics that still make me want to come back for more. But the horrendous menu and UI on console, lackluster presentation, and occasional bugs and hiccups bog down the experience. 5. Location Withheld. Location Withheld is a short horror adventure game released on December 12, 2018. Developed by Bryce Bucher, the game takes place in a mysterious office where you search through files and examine objects to uncover the secrets behind several strange deaths. The atmosphere is eerie and immersive, pulling players into the story. The gameplay is straightforward but engaging, requiring exploration and clue gathering to piece together the narrative. Despite its simplicity, the game effectively creates a sense of unease and suspense that keeps players hooked. Its distinctive storytelling and atmospheric design make it a notable title in the indie horror genre. Kotaku said the following about this game: Location Withheld is a short horror adventure game in which you find yourself in an unfamiliar office. You rummage through files and inspect objects in order to slowly uncover the mystery behind various unusual deaths. 6. Beherit, an indie horror game released on January 10, 2020, takes players into a dark world filled with unsettling mysteries and creepy atmospheres. Created by a small, dedicated team, the game excels at creating a constant sense of dread through its well-crafted environments and eerie sound design. Players explore spooky locations, solve puzzles, and uncover the sinister story bit by bit. The game's strength is its ability to keep players on edge, always expecting the next scare while staying engaged with the story. The visuals and sound work together to immerse players in the game's nightmarish setting. The graphics, while not cutting edge, effectively create a sense of claustrophobia and unease. Every creak and whisper in the audio adds to the tension, making the experience very immersive. Despite some technical issues and a short playtime, Beherit stands out in the indie horror genre for its atmosphere and storytelling. As PC Gamer puts it, Beherit masterfully blends psychological horror with a gripping storyline, making it a must-play for fans of the genre. 7. The Alpha Device. The Alpha Device is an experimental narrative game released on February 14, 2018. Developed by Geotech Studios Limited, the game takes players on a journey beyond space and reason into a dystopian future. It is narrated by David Hewlett, known for his roles in Stargate, Rise of the Planet of the Apes, and The Shape of Water. The game focuses on story rather than puzzles or combat, making the narrative the central aspect. The visuals are impressive and the audio score enhances the mature sci-fi story. The game raises many philosophical and moral questions as players unravel a mystery at the end of the universe. It uses advanced rendering to create its procedural world, and those with lower spec graphics cards will notice the resolution adjusts automatically to maintain a good frame rate. Free Game Planet had this to say: when you find a monolith, you'll discover part of the story, told from an astronaut's perspective and narrated by the talented David Hewlett, who was also involved in Stargate, Planet of the Apes, Shape of the Water. To say too much about the story will ruin it, but needless to say, it's fantastic and tells a cleverly constructed sci-fi narrative that's fondly reminiscent of Arthur C. Clarke's works. It's an incredible experience with awe-inspiring visuals, a great audio score, and a mature sci-fi narrative that throws up lots of philosophical and moral questions as you unravel a mystery at the end of the universe. Very highly recommended. 8. Backpack Hero. Backpack Hero, an indie adventure game released on August 15, 2022, takes a unique approach to inventory management as its main gameplay feature. Developed by Jaspel, the game lets players control a resourceful character navigating dungeons and landscapes using their backpack to organize and optimize tools and treasures. The game's charm comes from its mix of strategy and exploration, where the placement of each item can impact survival and success. With vibrant graphics and an engaging soundtrack, each journey through the game's colorful world is both challenging and enjoyable. What makes Backpack Hero stand out is its focus on inventory management to enhance efficiency and combat skills. The game encourages careful planning and creative solutions, making every encounter feel new and rewarding. Despite its simple concept, Backpack Hero offers a deep and satisfying gameplay experience that keeps players engaged. As IGN puts it, Backpack Hero reinvents the RPG wheel with its clever inventory mechanics, creating an addictive loop that's hard to put down. 9. Friday Night Funkin. Friday Night Funkin, an indie rhythm game released on November 1st, 2020, has become a sensation in the gaming community with its catchy music and retro style. Created by Cameron Ninja Muffin 99 Taylor and his team, the game puts players in the role of a character trying to impress their significant other by engaging in rhythm-based music battles against various opponents, featuring lively tunes, colorful graphics, and easy-to-understand gameplay. Friday Night Funkin' offers a blend of nostalgia and novelty that appeals to players of all ages. What makes Friday Night Funkin' stand out is its mix of rhythm challenges and storytelling, providing an engaging experience. Each level presents a musical duel where players must tap along to the beat to outshine their rivals. The game's addictive nature and charming characters have garnered widespread praise, with PC Gamer describing it as a delightful combination of rhythm and romance, featuring catchy tunes that will get you grooving in no time. 10. Vapor Trails. Vapor Trails is a captivating Metroidvania game centered around themes of revenge. Players embark on a journey with the protagonist Lauren as they navigate from underwater caves to the bustling city surface, unlocking new abilities and attacks as they progress. Along the way, players delve into Lauren's motivations, the history of Paradise Deepwater, and the significance of being a Generation Zero candidate. While the release date for Vapor Trails has yet to be announced, The game is still in development, promising an engaging and immersive experience for players eager to explore its narrative depths. Since Vapor Trails has not been released, there are currently no reviews available from major publications. I just had to include one upcoming game to spice things up, cause based on its description, the game holds the potential for a captivating gaming experience. Stay tuned for updates on the game's release and subsequent reviews as more information becomes available. So what are your favorite free-to-play indie games? Drop me a comment, my G. I'm out. Peace.